me while I wash dishes and we talk about social media boundaries. I was a full-time nanny for 5 years. For the last 2 years, I've been a temp and travel nanny and a postpartum doula and newborn care specialist. And basically what that translates to is I spend a lot of time in other people's homes and taking care of other people's children. And everyone has different thresholds of where they feel comfortable about their life or house being posted online. I worked with families that are totally fine sharing everything. I've also worked for families that I've had to sign NDAs. If I ever shared a single photo of the inside of their house or talked about their family ever, they would sue me into oblivion. So there's a spectrum, for sure. My current policy, and the one I've had for a few years now, I do not share the faces of children on my page. There's a lot of ways you can get creative and still have cute pictures that are mindful of their privacy. So that's thing number one. Thing number two is I very rarely share the names of children I work with, the names of just families I'm working with in general. And on that same note, I don't share identifying information. Whenever I do share content from inside someone's home, I am very cautious to make sure that there's not like wedding photos on the wall behind me, a big sign that has their last name. Don't share pictures of the outside of their house, front door with their house number. All of those things are very easily reverse image searched, and someone could very easily figure out who they are, where they live. And I just don't play with things like that. The other big piece is I'm very mindful about what I share, like the type of content I create. I try to keep things very classy, very wholesome. I like to be super respectful of them and their lives, only show the families I work with in a good light. I would hope that they do the same for me. So I try to extend that courtesy the other way too. I require all families that I work with to either sign or very actively opt out of a media release. This protects me and it gives them the opportunity to have a conversation with their spouse to know where their comfort level is. It's fully optional. They have to either sign it or opt out of it, but either way, my service is the same. It's the same quality of care, the same Emma that shows up at the door. It just allows me to know where their comfort level is and if I'm allowed to share about it or not, which is just a really healthy, respectful conversation to have when you're in someone's home and caring for their children during what is usually a very vulnerable time of their life. Moral of the story is social media boundaries are hot, and above all else, you need to be protecting the children in your care, protecting their privacy, protecting their digital footprint, and really thinking through what you are sharing of them and about them. And that goes for parents too, but especially if they're not your kid, you should be thinking twice before putting them on the internet. It doesn't matter if you have 80 followers or 80,000. The internet is the internet. You have no idea where things go, and you should be thinking about it. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there. Love you, bye.